In this section of training, we're going to lay the groundwork for phonics instruction. We'll begin by reviewing some important terms, and then explore how word origin adds to the complexity of our English language. Let's begin with some terms. Phonics is a term that we use to represent the relationship between the letter or letters, which we call graphemes, to their spoken sounds, or phonemes. So you will hear these three words, letter, grapheme, and phoneme, consistently throughout training. Let's start with the easiest one, letter. So by now you're thinking, letter, I always thought there were 26. Well, there are in English. There are still only 26 letters. Other languages have different numbers of letters or even picture symbols used to record their system. A phoneme is the smallest unit of sound. English is made up of 44 phonemes, or 44 sounds. A sound in our training will be represented with slash marks. So when you see a letter or letters between slash marks, that indicates the sound and not the name of the letter. A grapheme is the letter or letters that we use to spell that sound. At the bottom of your screen, you see 3 different examples of phonemes and how graphemes represent those spellings and those sounds. Again, English being very complex means that we are struggling with multiple spellings for a sound or multiple sounds for a single letter or letters. A digraph is a term that we use to represent 2 letters that work together to make one sound. We have some common consonant digraphs, which we often reference as H brothers: CH, SH, TH, WH, and PH. Those 2 letters are working together to make one sound in all of those examples. One that's not as commonly known is NG. The letters N, G work together to produce the sound N. So it's not the N sound and it's not the G sound. It's a truly unique sound when those 2 letters come together. There are also short vowel pointers, which we will talk about at length later in the training. So the combinations that you see here are, again, 2 letters working together to make one sound. And several vowel teams are digraphs. The 2 vowels are working together to make one sound. A trigraph is 3 letters. So 3 letters working together to make one sound. A couple of short vowel pointer examples. TCH, the sound is ch. DGE, the sound is j. But again, all 3 of those letters are working together to make one sound. So, digraph, 2 letters, trigraph, 3 letters. Also, a vowel trigraph, IGH, is letters working together to make the sound I. Once we have an awareness of word origin, the complexity of English begins to make more sense. Looking at the diagram to the left of your screen, this pyramid represents the proportion of words in English and where they originated from. So, taking a look at the bottom layer of the pyramid, we see the Anglo-Saxon layer. Anglo-Saxon words make up about 20 to 25% of the English language. These are some pretty common words that students often come to school pronouncing and understanding, and wanting to unlock them in print. The difficulty with these words is that they contain a lot of silent letters, vowel teams, and just in general, more challenging configurations or rule breakers. Some examples below would be word families like ing and ank. And again, they don't follow the phonetic codes that they seem like they should, and are pronounced in a different way. So ing looks like it should say ing, but it says ing. And then again, we have some vowel teams where we've got interesting combinations that are fairly complex, our R-controlled vowels, and then silent letters, such as the K in knife and WR as in right. The next layer is our Latin origin words. These make up about 55% of our English words. These tend to be a little more regular and predictable, and have some pretty consistent sound symbol correspondences. The difficulty with this bank of words is that, because they have some French origin, we are now dealing with the fact that some of these known combinations are making an unknown sound. One example would be CH, Often students learn early on that CH says ch. But here in our Latin and French origin words, we learn that CH can also say the sh sound, as in machine and champagne. We also have more vowel teams, but again, we're learning a second or third sound for a lot of these vowel teams. So as they are a little more complex, these words often tend to be multisyllabic as well. The third layer toward the top of our smallest layer of English would be those with Greek origin, only about 11% of English words. These words are complex in that they are also multisyllabic, and they generally are more math and science-oriented in meaning. So, taking a look at the first example, we've already explored that CH says ch. We just learned that in Latin and French words, CH can say sh. And now we're learning that CH can also say k, as in school. We also have PH making the f sound, which adds another layer of difficulty. Latin and Greek origin words support the idea that our English system is what we call morphophonemic. Morpho meaning meaning-based, phonemic meaning sound-based. Once we begin to explore where a word comes from and what it means, we can be more informed about our best spelling choices for sounding out that word and recording it on paper. And from the opposite perspective, knowing what sound a pattern would make in an unknown word. For example, if I see a CH in a word and it's not a known word to me, I know that if I have any connection to the meaning of the word or the origin of the word, what my best choice for pronouncing the CH in that word might be. The other important point to make on this slide is that once we have this information, 85% of all English words end up becoming decodable. Decoding involves many different layers of instruction. Once students progress and have acquired a lot of phonics skills, we have significantly reduced the number of words that must be memorized because they are unfair or not decodable. So a little background on word origin and phonics terms will hopefully set the stage for the next sections of training.